During Liberia's 14-year civil war, capital flowed out of this resource-rich country. Today, abandoned and garbage-strewn luxury hotels serve as an impromptu playground for boys. The Liberian government believes the country was left destitute, and millions, perhaps even billions, were pilfered by the country's former president and ex-warlord, Charles Taylor.
Mr. Taylor ran the country like it was his personal fiefdom. Resources were given to people and in a manner that pleased him. There were no systems, there were no institutions, and so that's what makes it very difficult for us to go after any one person and say, this is stolen property.
It's been 7 years since Taylor was led away in shackles to face trial for 11 counts of war crimes. But for Liberia, the more pressing injustice is the hunt for plundered assets, estimated to be between $280 million and $3 billion.
Well, first of all, Charles Taylor could not have done the things he did by himself. He had his aiders and abettors. And you got to look at individuals, multinational companies, financial institutions, and countries. They're trying to get away with it, they're trying to hide it, and you're trying to find it.
The Liberian government hired Thomas Creel, an accountant and former UN investigator, to unravel this Byzantine financial network and recover the money. He says a complex web helped Charles Taylor siphon wealth from Liberia's timber, diamond, rubber, and iron ore resources. And his case is being built bank statement by bank statement.
There's 5 geographical hotspots, like the Far East, Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, Taiwan, Hong Kong. You got your islands, Cayman Islands, BVI. U.S. banks were used a lot. United Kingdom area, that's another one. And then the Switzerland banks were used as well.
But constructing this paper trail hasn't been easy. Creel has been hampered by spotty cooperation between nations and the destruction of Liberia's records in the Civil War.
If everyone cooperated and gave me everything I needed, it'd be done in 30 days. You truly have to have an investigative mindset. You have to have the patience, because you're going to get stonewalled so many times. You're going to have to figure out another way of doing things. I crawled under a house to find bank records. I ended up on the lawn, just picking up pieces of paper and reconstructing a ledger.
According to a few of these bank records, Charles Taylor directed foreign timber companies to wire up to $2 million of their taxes to his personal account at a Liberian bank. These funds, largely from businesses in Taiwan, moved through foreign banks in Switzerland and the United States, like Citibank, where the trail goes cold. What happened to the money is still unclear. So far, the investigation has turned up nothing under Charles Taylor's name. Still on trial for war crimes at The Hague, Charles Taylor remains defiant on this issue.
The prosecution talking about me having the $100 million. I challenge them here now, and they were before this court in Europe. Let them produce one account.
In fact, 4 years ago, Taylor was declared partially indigent by the court, leaving donor nations like the U.S. to pay for his defense to the tune of $100,000 a month. In Liberia, a number of Taylor's close associates defend him by saying that money was not used for his personal benefit, but to fight the brutal wars in Sierra Leone.
That money was not transferred outside Liberia to any country. It was used to buy ammunition. It was used to support our soldiers, goodwill gesture. The president did a lot of things. And so that money remained in this country, and it was used. I challenge this government of Liberia. I challenge the United Nations. I challenge the American government to bring forth the money. There is no money anywhere.
But Creel is undeterred in the search for stolen assets.
Charles Taylor, I give him a lot of credit. I think he was bright enough to know that if I stick away $1 billion in my name, they're going to take it. But if you look under entities that he controls, or alter egos of Charles Taylor, or other companies out there that he receives a financial benefit from, there's a lot of money there. Even if Charles Taylor is broke, the Republic of Liberia was economically damaged, and they should return the money.